Good morning. I'm doing a collective reading for Group 7. So, for all of us Group 7ers out here, this reading is for you. So, I came up with this one while I was in meditation. It just flew at me. We're calling this one the Phoenix Trilogy reading. Some fires burn you, others build you. This reading is going to do both. So, this is a cinematic 3-part soul reading. And this reading is for those of you that are done playing small with your healing. So we're talking about past life vows, karmic lessons, and divine feminine awakening. This is equal parts closure, initiation, and prophecy. Think of this one as your personal resurrection map. So in part 1, we're talking about past life karma, ancestral patterns, and soul triggers. Part 2, we are covering twin flames, karmic tests, and future paths. Part 3, I'm calling The Witch, the Wound, and the Awakening. This is going to be about power reclamation, shadow integration, and spiritual rebirth. If you purchase one of these readings for yourself, it will include a personalized ritual and an affirmation to seal your rebirth. This is a doozy of a reading, Group 7, so I'm going to pull cards off camera because it is a 36 card spread, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so part 1, we're calling this the contract, the curse, and the catalyst. We have the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Tower, we've got the Page of Cups. So the energy here is past life vow meets modern day burnout, okay? So the collective is burning through, Group 7, you're burning through a soul contract that's been recycled for lifetimes. One that kept you small, compliant, and loyal to everyone but yourself. Now, the Hierophant shows this was once sacred. Maybe a vow to be good, to stay, to save them. But the Tower is telling us that that contract has expired, okay? It's crumbling under divine pressure because your higher self finally shouted, enough. El fin, okay? It's over. Now, the Ten of Swords is equaling the karmic expiration date. So the pain that once defined you is done teaching you. The Page of Cups here is bringing your catalyst. It's a moment of softness after chaos. Someone enters or re-enters your life as a mirror of innocence. The one who reminds you what genuine love feels like, not performance, not power struggle, pure resonance. So the timeline for this. Between now and the next lunar eclipse, a karmic cycle closes. Something that felt stuck is going to collapse, but it's divine intervention. This is not punishment. I repeat, not punishment. Part 2, we have the flame, the test, and the timeline. For the cards, we have the Lovers, we have Justice, we have the Knight of Wands, we have Temperance, okay? The energy here is twin flame meets divine accountability. So, this is where the cosmic love story gets real. The Lovers, Gemini, okay, and Justice, Libra, appear together, meaning this connection is karmic correction, not punishment. You've both been each other's teachers. Every trigger has been an exam question. Can you love without losing yourself, okay? The Knight of Wands says communication or reconnection is arriving fast, possibly around Sagittarius season-ish, but Temperance is warning, this time balance will be required, okay? So if one of you is still in the old frequency of proving or performing, the universe is going to delay the union. End of. So we have a timeline split here. The 3D path is on again, off again, hot and cold until the boundaries are mastered. The 5D path, conscious reunion by early spring, March through April, after some mirrored healing, okay? Either way, this connection is the final test before your ascension era begins. Part 3, the Witch, the Wound, the Awakening, okay? So for this, we have the Star, we have the Queen of Wands, we have Death, and we have the Sun. So the energy here is rebirth. It's radiance. It's remembering. Scorpio, Leo vibes. So after the storm, you rise. Not as who you were. That is important. When we rise, okay, after we've been knocked back, we rise, but not as we were. We can't go back to old timelines. This is who you truly are, okay? Important. Hang on to that. Now, the star, Aquarius energy, this is showing healing through creative expression, writing, teaching, energy work, art. The Queen of Wands here returns your magnetism. You become the mirror for others that are still lost in their old contracts. Death and the Sun, Scorpio and Leo, the full metamorphosis. End of story. You're shedding the skin of martyrdom, and you're remembering that your magic was never the problem. It was the key, okay? So timing. Between now and Imbolc, which is February 1st/2nd, depending on where you are in the world, your visibility is going to rise. Some of you will be launching projects, stepping into new relationships, or finally feel joy without fear it's going to vanish. This is your Phoenix season, Group 7. So to kind of recap here, the lesson wasn't to love harder, it was to choose yourself faster, okay? So burn the contract, bless the flame, become the witch you were 1,000 years ago. You are the rewrite. Love you.